Great British Bake Off started again last night. I'm on a dog walk, it's raining. Let's talk about it. Let's unpack it. Warning, spoilers are ahead because we're talking about the show and it's difficult to talk about anything without spoiling it. And let me just say, before I begin, this is the absolute optimal time for British television. Great British Bake Off, and then we're leading into Strictly season. It's like autumn's just begun. I know a lot of people get a little bit depressed this time of year. The weather starts turning like it has today. The sunshine's disappeared and the days get darker, earlier, and it's all a little bit spooky, but honestly, I just come alive, so. Oh, dog's having a wee. Good girl. There we go, lovely. Ooh. Ah. Anyway, Great British Bake Off. Great cast. I knew I was going to be in for a good series as soon as this Swiss roll disaster hit, which, by the way, 2 disasters in one show, crazy. So this Swiss roll disaster, if you've not, I'm going to assume that you've seen it. Hassan, I feel ashamed for, because at this was the very moment I knew he was going. There was just absolutely, I don't know how they decided to score their contestants, but there was no way of coming back from this, which was a shame, because he had like character and personality and the potential to become kind of like this Bake Off caricature or whatever you would call it. It was a shame, because up until this point I thought it was going to be that Leighton fella, if that is his name. I can't remember everyone's name yet, so excuse me, but yeah, shame about Hassan. However, the entire episode I was just trying to figure out who he sounded like and who he reminded me of. I googled it afterwards. It's Nick Mohammed, the guy that was in Renegade Nell, and he does some stuff with Jimmy Carr, like he sounds exactly like him. So that was annoying me throughout the whole thing, but we got there. The second disaster, because we're going a bit forward and then we're going a bit back, was this guy, Mr. Long Hair and Moustache combination. By the way, how he pulled it back from that, I will never know. That cake, that stout cake that he knew was going to be moist and he knew would collapse in on itself, how, when that collapsed and he just said, I'm going to put it in the fridge to let it harden up a bit, I never expected that he was going to present what he presented. Like, he should have been Star Baker just because he came back from that. From what it was to what it became, it looked beautiful. Bravo. He's an artist with a rolling pin. Who else stood out? Leighton, I think, is going next episode. He's a nice fella. Strikes me as a good guy, but I think he's gone next episode. We've got this lady, the hairdresser. Is her name Nadia, maybe? I thought she had the best flavours. Almond and cherry Swiss roll, giving me cherry Bakewell vibes. Love the idea of that. This lady here, my favourite so far, my favourite. I feel like she's not going to win Great British Bake Off, but she's going to be the one that does TV appearances. She's going to be the one who releases her own book. Crazy. You know, I googled it. She's 51 years old. Would you believe that she's 51 years old? We have this guy. I think he's called Tom. My impression of him was that he's got really good hair. Listen, I'm about 6 weeks out from getting married, so I'm looking at everyone's hair recently and trying to figure out how to style my own. His hair is exactly how I want to style mine, which is clearly not happening. I think I need it to be a bit shorter, but I might actually have to take a picture of Tom to my hairdresser to ask if I can get the tub, which is, I think it's a bit cringy, right? Taking a picture of a Great British Bake Off contestant. But yeah, so that was it. Swiss rolls, great starter, delicious. Then we had the French fancy. I've not thought about a French fancy in absolutely years. Delicious. No idea how to make one myself, so can't judge that. The Bake Off was good. There's a lot of like shoddy bakers in this one. Normally you've got like one person that's like really good with like the flavours and just tries to take everything a little bit more molecular with it and tries to be a little bit fancy. Like, you got the classic bakers that'll do like chocolate cake and cherry and almond and black forest gâteau, and then you've always got these ones that will be like cardamom and yuzu, and none of the contestants seem like they're them ones. They all seem like pretty much classic flavours, except for this woman is showing some potential that she might do some crazy wackadoodle stuff. But yeah, I think that's it. There's probably more, but that's all that I can remember at this time. without this video turning into a 15-minute review. I thought it was good. Let me know what you think of it, and if I missed anything that you think is a good talking point. And yeah, great, I'll see you next week, I suppose, for episode 2.